I know. I'm aware this is the weirdest video I've probably ever made. I'm still debating whether this video topic or when I made the tier list of urinal designs is weirder. But that one's a classic, and this one might become a classic. I haven't decided that yet. Is this gay? Is it sus that I'm doing this? For those of you who are new here, I recently moved to Omaha, Nebraska. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois, and that is the birthplace of the skyscraper. It is the city with the second most skyscrapers in the United States behind New York. I've grown up around great architecture and tall buildings. And I come here and it's not really known for that. Downtown, it looks nowhere close to what Chicago is. And then I find out that here in Omaha, they're building a brand new skyscraper, what's gonna be the tallest skyscraper in Omaha and the tallest in Nebraska. So out of curiosity, I hop online to see what people are saying about this, what it's gonna look like, and everyone seems to be coming to the same conclusion. It looks like a dong. A wang, if you may. A bratwurst, if you prefer. A plantain, if you like it that way. It looks like a penis. And this brings into question, how common is it that buildings look like dongs? The only reason I'm really getting into this topic is because this is actually the second time in my life that I have been around a dong-shaped building and have been made explicitly aware of the fact that people think it looks like a dong. In 2023, I studied abroad in Barcelona. There they have the Torre Glorice, and the locals have made it explicitly clear that one, they don't like it, two, they think it looks like a dong. They have nicknamed it the suppository. If you don't know what a suppository is, it is medication. Small cylindrical medication that is stuck up your bum. And then some people from Barcelona are just not as subtle, and they just called it the. So then the question is, why is this so common? Is it accidental, or do architects just have a thing for phallic objects? Now, the building going up in Omaha, the brand new one, the dick-shaped one, it's the new Mutual of Omaha headquarters. Now, on a purely aesthetic architectural form, design side, it's an aesthetically decently pleasing building. Huh? I don't mean it that way. Don't start getting ideas. But it's only a matter of time before the people of Omaha start giving it nicknames like everywhere else that has these shaped buildings. The most infamous one, as I already expressed, is the one in Barcelona. It was designed by Jean Nouvel. And according to Jean, it was inspired by the Montserrat mountain and also kind of got inspiration from a geyser rising from the earth. I don't think he really thought that one through, because you see, geyser and plus the shape, dude, people were going to make jokes. Like, you made it worse by saying that. And the thing is that once a building gets that reputation, it stays like that forever. You're not getting rid of that reputation. There is simply no way of rebranding your way out of that. Once the public has decided that that is what it is, it's gonna stay that way. A great example of this is back in my home city. The Bean. Everyone knows the Bean, but everyone also knows it as the Bean. Chicagoans lovingly call it the Bean. We love the Bean. But the thing is that its name isn't technically the Bean. It's actually called Cloudgate, and it was designed by Anish Kapoor, which a little while back, he got really pissed and got in interviews and stuff saying it's called Cloudgate, Chicagoans are wrong, they're disrespecting it by calling it the Bean. Respectfully, Mr. Kapoor, screw you. But that's my point. Chicago decided it was the Bean, and it will forever be the Bean. Doesn't matter how you try to brand it, that is the Bean. Same thing is now applying to buildings that look like this. Once the public has it in their mind that that's what it is, that's what it's staying. London has a few examples as well. And apparently they committed to the bit because they have a couple suspicious shaped buildings. The most famous example in London is 30 St. Mary Axe, otherwise known as the Gherkin, which, to be fair to the building, they have fully embraced the nickname. But it's pretty clear why that nickname is there. A gherkin is a vegetable. It's a pickled cucumber. So you know why it was called the gherkin. British people could say, oh no, it's because it's shaped like a vegetable. No, you know why you named it that. Now, to be fair to the Gherkin, it actually has a really good reason for being shaped the way it is. The rounded design reduces wind turbulence for one. It also improves ventilation and makes the building a lot more efficient overall. Which, you know, is really great engineering and design, but unfortunately, Londoners just looked at it and said, yeah, that's a pickle. And it's not just a modern skyscraper thing. People have been building phallic objects for a long time. There seems to be this fascination with the Wang. Look at the Washington Monument. It's inspired by Egyptian-style obelisks. Yes, they're a lot less round in shape, but that doesn't stop people whatsoever. In ancient Egypt, obelisks represented the sun god Ra, as well as eternal power and divine connection. But a modern audience looks at it and goes, yep, that checks out. Some people have even tried connecting the Washington Monument with some outward expression of masculinity. I'm not getting into any of the social politics, but there's something masculine about it, if you want to make those comparisons, I guess. The human brain, it's just really good at pattern recognition. Sometimes a little too good at pattern recognition. So why does this keep happening? Why do architects keep designing buildings that look like that? Wind is a big thing. Rounded building shapes tend to reduce turbulence, prevent swaying, and also just make the building safer overall because of that. Unfortunately though, the most aerodynamic shape for a building also happens to be that shape. It's just usually a little bigger. This also means that if you want to build a super tall structure, so really tall skyscraper, you need three things: cylinders, tapered towers, and smooth vertical forms. Kind of all leads in one direction. And a lot of cities, they want iconic buildings. So architects will design buildings that are tall and that stand out, that dominate the skyline, that become landmarks, which of course makes them tall, singular, and very vertically emphasized. The issue though is that we're in the age of the internet. These jokes may have stayed more local if it was back in the day before the internet. Now, one viral meme, that's it. Everyone knows about it worldwide. Suddenly, the entire planet agrees that the new headquarters of your company looks like a giant sex toy, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. So remember, the next time that you see a building that suspiciously makes you think of that, the architect will try to convince you it was inspired by mountains, wind engineering, structural optimization, and everyone else is gonna look at you and tell you, yeah, sure, bud. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, follow me on all my socials. All those links are down in the description. This is easily top 5 weirdest things I think I've ever recorded into the camera. I feel so weird doing the verse of the day after this video, but I'm gonna do it because God forgives me for this, I hope. Today's verse of the day is from 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 5 through 8, and it reads, "Make every effort to add to your faith goodness, and to goodness, knowledge, and to knowledge, self-control, and to self-control, perseverance, and to perseverance, godliness, and to godliness, brotherly kindness, and to brotherly kindness, love. For if you possess these qualities in increasing measure, they will keep you from being ineffective and unproductive in your knowledge of our Lord Jesus Christ." God bless everybody, and I hope that wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching today's video, you have a great, wonderful day. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.